YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a package in the mail all the way from France. Now I've had a package from this place before, and they sell homebrew reproductions for the for the MSX machine, which is my favourite machine. Plus, also the guy that runs the place was selling a couple of his games, and most of them are upgrades for me. So my main focus of this will be the gameplays of the homebrews. Actually, they've come out of the box first, but we'll have a look at the other items I got as well. So the very first one here is actually the latest title to come out, I think, and it's Pang. Now it's for straight MSX. Now there was a version of this brought out for, I'm going to reflect. Look, I'm going to be playing these, so I'm going to open these. Interesting, they've got them in protective plastic packets now too. And it looks like they should seal too, so let me seal. So there we go, so you can have a look at the screenshot. So I'm assuming it's close to the Coleco version. There we go, in a nice cartridge, really colourful label, and they use the these universal game cases which fit MSX cartridges quite well. Just a little bit of looseness there. And yes, I'm still a little husky after my recent cold. Now the next one, which I'm quite interested in because I like Bomberman games, is called Booming Boy. Really like the cover art they've done on that. Once again, I'll take it out of this protective baggie. Now this one's for the MSX2. Yeah, there is actual a Bomberman for the MSX, but it's for MSX1. It's on a B card, so it'll be interesting to see what an MSX2 version will be like. So not high spec MSX, but it supports SRAM as well. So you must be able to save your game, I suppose. Cool. Love the artwork on that one. And they've done the same thing again with the instructions are inside, and we've got the cartridge. As my silly dog barks at something random. Okay, now for the items. Now, not all of them are upgrades, but some of them are. So this first one out, it's actually a game that I got quite recently as a loose cartridge, and I liked it so much, and this one was available in boxed. I mean, it's not in perfect condition, but it is Tori, or Firebird as it's also called. Really cool cover art. And there's some screenshots. I'll try and find somewhere to pop up some gameplay from my previous gameplay. There's no point in me doing another one. Now it has the manual. And we have the cartridge. So I do have a spare of that one, if anybody's interested. And next, we have, tell you what, does anybody want to trade a dog as well? We have Eggerland 2. It's the second one in the Eggerland series, and it's boxed. Great series of puzzle games. Come on, behave. There we go, we'll have to have a short gameplay of that one anyway. 100 stages to work through. This looks like it's in really good condition. Top slides out. Okay, so no manual with that one, but we have the cartridge. I'm just trying to remember which one I've actually got. I think I've got Eggerland 1 as a loose cartridge. And there is more. Now, the next one is actually a special cheat cartridge published by Konami called the Game Master. And what you do is you plug it in with another one of the Konami titles, and it allows you to change things in the game and mix up characters and things like that. And it supports quite a large number of games. Now, I do have a Japanese cartridge of this, but there were actually two of them, so my existing one may actually be the second one, but I'll check that later. So that's the Game Master cartridge. So it's all boxed, and we've got the manual in multiple languages. So this is the European release one, and here's the cartridge. So completely different label to my other one. Just really interesting to try it with a couple of Konami games and see how it works. Must admit to have not played around with the other one as much as I should have. Now, this is another upgrade, and a game that I really like, so I'll have a spare loose one of this available, as it is a really good game, and it is F1 Spirit. And it's really well written. It's very colourful. Now, it's a top-down racer, but it's actually got a lot to the game. I actually had it in my A to Z of my MSX collection as title number F. So once again, I will show gameplay of that as we talk about it. Now, I can't remember whether it's got the manual. Yep, it's got the manual. It's actually really good artwork on the box, as you saw, and that's repeated on the cartridge. So it's all in really good condition. And we have the user manual. So really pleased about getting that as an upgrade. And last but not least is the sequel to a title that I didn't even know it existed. I really enjoyed the first game back in the day, but I never got to play it very much back in the day. I was lucky to, earlier this year, to finally get a copy of the first one. And this is the sequel, which I said I did not know about. And it's actually got a special sound chip in it as well. So it's by Konami, and it's King's Valley 2, which is a puzzle platformer game. We have to work out how to get to the exit in each of the stages. An 8-voice polyphonic LSI custom sound chip is mounted inside, so the music is going to be very good. Interesting to see where we get pinged by Konami. But anyway, we're here to enjoy the games. This copy looks in really good condition. I think this was the game that was worth the most money out of this lot too. Right, the manual's in there. So it's complete. And I said I've never physically seen a copy of this. So, same artwork there, and red on top. Really looking forward to playing this one. And we have our manual. So, some absolute cracker games added to the MSX collection. Let's go play some of them. Right, so here we go with Booming Boy. Intro music. This one's been out for a little while. I just haven't been able to afford it up till now. But the Repro Factory is definitely a great place to check out, especially if you like MSX items. So it works very similar to the Bomberman formula. Runs all through the last one. Seems a bit Let's go find some more stuff, eh? Look at the old Bomberman thing of trying to uncover things. Okay. I guess that's increased the range of our... yeah. Oh! I forgot I'd extended my own range. But I killed the other guy. Oh, okay, so it's reasonably forgiving there. So I said they've made their own version of Bomberman, but they haven't, you know, they've added their own thing to it with the musical notes. Oh god, no. I'm dead again. So that was a timed detonator one. Oh well. Whoa, God, the range is getting up there now. Have to be really, really careful. Oops, I actually got it off too. You get lots of power-ups. And I said I really like Bomberman. Obviously one of my favourite versions are the ones on the PC Engine. Don't have the one on the Saturn, that's it. Ah! I ran into that. Game over already. Not a very good demonstration, was it? But that looks like a really, really good version of Bomberman. I will definitely be playing that some more. Alright, let's try the next one. Next we have Pang. Which I can tell you now, I'm terrible at. Okay. So the idea of Pang is... What was I doing? Oh, invisibility, okay. Oops. And as you can see by how badly I did then, it's not an easy game at all. Out there. I realised I had invincibility and I wasn't missing. Taking advantage of it. So it's really one of those games that has, you know, quite colourful backgrounds and stuff. So it's one of those ones that is a little difficult to do on an MSX1 machine, but I think they've done a very good job. Saying that, who knows how far I'll get. Oh god. I'm invincible at the moment. Let's use that. Oh, you can actually just run the platform, I didn't know that. Oh, that was lucky. Got it. So this is a pretty solid conversion. Oh, I didn't see that. I was concentrating on the tool mapping. I was not exactly generous with scores. And invincibility was very, very handy. Ah, missed. Somehow must have gotten better at Pang. That's good, it's got slightly different intermission bits too. quality, and it ran. Oh, that's quite well done. Very impressive lot of homebrews for the MSX from the Repro factory. Alright, we'll have a look at the other games that are new to my collection, and to finish off this video. Right, so here we go with Kings Valley 2 by Konami. Already looking very colourful. Edit. I wonder whether so maybe you can edit levels. Or better do normal. So I really enjoyed Kings Valley 2 back in the day, but didn't get long to play it because we only ever got one copy in the store. And although it stayed there for a little while because the cartridges were very expensive, once it was gone, we didn't get another copy. Do your best, oh my god. So it's got more intermission type things by the looks of it. Right, now they've tried to add more colour, so you can pick up the knife. You can only carry one thing at once, that's the key thing with Kings Valley. Right, and so now we can throw that knife at him, and it falls down there. Right, that's the door out. Uh-oh. So we can't dig yet, so we must have to. How far can we fall? Good. See, I don't understand how we're supposed to get that. Maybe we have to get him to. It's terrible getting stuck on, because you see the first pickaxe is up there and I can't dig with a pickaxe. Maybe I can get him to come up. No? Oh my god, this is incredibly embarrassing. And look, now I've put the knife down there. This has got me perplexed. You see, it's got 4 orbs on it. I take it I need to get all 4 of those colourful balls to get out of the level. But that doesn't help when you can't figure out how to. Down there again. I can jump. Oh god. I've already accidentally got my auto fire on. Right. That would explain it. Right, you can't jump while you've got the knife, so you need to actually get rid of the knife. Right, there's one lock. And there's a pickaxe. Right, so now we need to get to the right position for the pickaxe. That's the key thing with the game. You can only carry one thing at once. How do I dig now? It. Oh. And now I have messed myself up. Right. At least I'm starting to get the idea. As you can see, each screen needs to be figured out, and it can take some doing sometimes. And I've done an absolutely terrible thing. But all I can say, over the first one, the graphics are increased a lot, and the graphic and the sound's really good. so I'll need to play it some more. Okay, so our last game for this video is Eggerland 2. Now the first game was actually called Eggerland Mystery, and there are further games in this series and they were published on the NES, so this is another series that originated on the MSX. This one looks quite colourful. Now I've never played this one. You can start off with a password as well, and it's got speech. And what you have to do is try and figure out how to get all of the hearts, and every time you get a heart, you get some discs which you can throw, which you can use to get rid of some of the creatures. So our best bet here is probably push that one into there. Right, get rid of him, push that over there, and get that. Okay, and then it rehatches. Oh, I'm going to push that. I can't push that back, they're on the other way. Anyway, we need to fix this, so I need to do something similar to this one. Way. Push this one in. Push the egg out of the way. Now we get our last heart. Right. And then we have our key. And that gets us our exit. Now, in the first game, the exits used to be one of the tiles in the middle, but in this one, you go out the sides. And there's two different exits, so maybe the levels are actually laid out in a map. So you've got to really think about what you're going to move first. And you see what will happen here is when I get the hearts, the skull guys will start moving. See, if I push one of those in, I can't actually push either of them to the side. So I'm not 100% sure what I can do there. Move that there. You can't cross the water. You can cross at the bridges here, see, but you can't go past the skull. Obviously one of those can block one of those. See, I'm not sure what to do, because if I push that in like that, I can't actually do anything else. Just trying to think. I obviously don't have my thinking brain on today. Haha, there we go. There we go. Got all of those. So now I've got 4 of these things, right? Now, I'm just thinking what I need to do. So we're going to get the heart over there, there's only one bridge, which is a little confusing. I think you can push them into the water. No. Oh, as an egg. You can push them into the water as an egg, and then you can go over on that egg. That's it. And then they float down the water. So I probably need to... There are only a limited number of shots here. Probably something I'm supposed to be doing. Because when I get this last one, they start moving. Hey, and he got me. Yeah, I think I can work that out again, and it's dropped me back to the original map spot, so I can. You've got to actually find your way back. Interesting. Yeah, so they've extended the game a little. So excellent addition to the collection. Really need a lot more time to play it. If you're into MSX Homebrew at all, make sure you go check out Repro Factory. Very much appreciate both the Repro games and the ability opportunity to buy these additions to my collection of the older games for a reasonable price as well. So go check his site out. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures, losing my voice, and thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.